in Premiere Pro and you got some clips here on the timeline, if you ever need to unlink a clip, all you have to do is control, so notice if I click a clip, it's going to highlight my video and audio. If I can control click on it and I go to, you get a bunch of options that really will always help you as you're editing. If you select unlink, notice I can now just select the video or the audio to work with. If I want to put it back on, just click it again, or I can just, all you have to do really is just undo what I just did. But if you select both of them, you can link together and it's back to normal being linked. In that same toolpal, one of the things that you're going to use a lot, especially with audio, is audio gain. So if you select that, control click on a clip, especially on the audio, and select audio gain. Right now I'm at 0 decibels. Say that's really low. So I want to go up to 8 decibels. Hit OK. You don't want to go too loud. And so maybe this one made it a little bit louder. So that's still a little bit too low. Audio gain. Notice it's already set to 8 now, not 0. So if I add 5 to that, it's at 13 decibels. So it's really going to be louder too. It adds to what you already have. It doesn't change it to 13. So it's control click. Maybe that's too loud. And maybe I want to go to -5. So I want to -5 from my 13. Right? So that's it. So now if I -5, it's back to 8. That was a better sound. So that's how you can use audio gain. It's a smoother way to do instead of dragging levels up like in the old Final Cut. When you're dragging clips on your timeline, one thing that you really want to do is make sure your snap is on. Like especially if I, for example, bring a double click on this clip, and I make an in point, and then I'm going to make a out point here. If I bring this down, I want to make sure it snaps. You see that line? You see that where it hits that last clip? And I see I have a little tiny clip there from deleting things. See where it hits that clip? You got to make sure snap is on. So see where that magnet is? Make sure that letter, or the shortcut letter S, but make sure that magnet's turned on where you are in the snap tool. If I turn that off like I just did, see how it's not hitting that clip? It's just going over it now. If you hit that magnet, we're going to make sure that we don't go over that clip. I'm going to hit it. So it's pretty helpful, especially if you're somebody who likes dragging clips. Say if I want to swap some clips here, like these last 2 clips, I want to kind of swap them out. You can rearrange clips quite simply. If you swap positions of a clip, if you hold Command and then Option, and then you so you click Command, then you click Option, and see how your clip, the arrow turns blue. If I take this clip and I move it to the right, and then see how it hits the 3rd clip, and I see that white line, that's kind of my ruler I like to say, and then I let go, it kind of just swapped the clips out, which is a pretty simple tool to use. There it is, swap the clip out. So if I Command Z, that little clip is now, when I hold Command, hold Option, that small clip in front of this last one, we're going to switch places just by doing that. Instead of you having to do, for example, this and then move this way, it's a lot simpler way to move things around on your timeline. You can always disable a clip by the control tool also. If I control, say if I want to disable this last clip here, if I control, click on this audio right here, and then if I uncheck enable, notice this clip is turned off for the time being. So maybe I just want to turn that clip off. I don't want to hear that audio right now. I'm just focusing on some other things. Say if I have audio underneath it like music, I just want to hear how loud the music is and I don't want the video to distract me. I'll uncheck that and it'll be pretty useful. So if I want to turn that back on, control click, and let's just check enable, and I can see that clip all over again.